So here we are. We are going to be designing our own thermos. Now there are two parts to the Design a Thermos lab. The first part is just the design. So what I mean by design is just on paper. You're planning what you're going to do. That's what you have to turn in, is your design. Your design is going to be a drawing plus a written description. But I wanted you to see what it is you're trying to design, the skeleton of it, so that you're not trying to design something that's not going to be the end product. So the skeleton of your design is involved with these two cups that come in your supplies kit. So you've got a bigger one, a smaller one. They're both plastic. Okay, so you're going to open these up. If we can get them open. That's why I brought the scissors. Okay, and you'll notice these cups have lids. So now the idea of the experiment is we want to see if air, because you know most of the vacuum cups, it's got an inner and an outer layer, and all this between there is air. There's nothing else. Now I know it's a vacuum, so it's a little different. We can't make a vacuum, but we're going to do something close. So we have these two cups. The idea is, take this lid off, that we're going to have an inner layer and an outer layer. The cups are going to sit inside each other. We're going to put ice, oh, I got them. Cups are going to sit inside each other. We're going to put ice in the inner one. And we're also going to, now, if you were to do this straight from the ice, this experiment would take a really long time. So we're going to do a speed it up. Okay? 1/4 of a cup of water. We're going to add that to the ice. And the purpose of that is just to speed this up a little bit. Okay? So we're comparing the version like this, where there's just air, and you try to make it so it's in the center. And then your version of what do you think is going to make it better than just air. And that's what you're designing. When you set this up, if you're going to do the actual experiment, you're setting it up so that the thermometer is down in the cup, and you're going to have to cut a hole through the lid, and it's through the lid. And then to seal, after you've cut this hole to seal it up, you're going to use clay to try and cover up any cracks and make it sealed. So this is what we're designing. And remember, the first part of this, what's required is you just come up with an idea. What do you think is going to work better than this? Alright? Of all the things that you've researched, what products, what things will work better? Now, if you really want to go full out on this, you can make 3 different ones. Maybe have one design that's bubble wrap, and one design that's something else, and one design that's air, and see what the difference between the 3 are. But the experiment itself is optional. Drawing out a design and telling me what that design is required. So hopefully this clears things up. Have fun.